behind, I keep ya. Go, go, go. Keep it, yeah. The everywhere, but you the everywhere. What is that? My hustle soon. As soon as you break, if you get away, you carry your screw. As soon as they break, give me pressure. As soon as they break, give me pressure. Give it back for me to cool my temper. As soon as they break, give me pressure. You break again, down what's outside. Somebody they steal and somebody they buy. Somebody they see, but the same person is buy. Now every day activities. 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 Now every day. Oh, you get behind. I keep ya. Go, go, go. Keep it, yeah. The everywhere, catch it everywhere. You understand?
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hand for the real authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. And I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep and deeper. Put it to the Ichiki.
Let's say a pleasant good morning and welcome to another brand new presentation of the program from the Print News. Today, Monday, February 23, 2026. My name is Wendell Nimna, and it's good to be here this morning. And I'm not here alone. I'm also here with Esther Daku. Esther, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning to you, Gus. Good morning to all of you listening. It's good to be here on this Monday, where, of course, we can all share our thoughts on various national issues.
I didn't know Gus was here. Gus, good morning and welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning, Wendell. Good morning, Esther. Good
Gus,
morning,
you are
Esther.
muted.
I'm unmuted now. Can you hear me?
It's
I am
muted.
unmuted.
Yeah, what's happening?
You gotta check your end, Gus. We can't
No,
hear
I'm
you.
unmuted.
It doesn't show mute, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, Chris, please come give us a helping hand. We can get to our partner.
Good. Okay.
Chris Apo, if you're out there, please, we need some assistance from you. We are not hearing from our overseas partner, so please come and help us get this audio set.
Thank you.
All right, so folks, while we stay trying to link up with our partner, we'd like to welcome all of you, those of you tuning in, those of you watching from where you are watching. We don't know, but it's always good when you are watching. Please let us know where you are watching us from. All right, so please indicate your comment, or you can also, let us know what are you watching from Africa, you're watching from Europe, you're watching from America, or you're watching from Asia. Just let us know in our comment section, please. And you can also share the live with for us, okay? Help us and share the live. So, Chris Apo, if you're out there listening, please come and give us some helping hands. Let's take a few bars of our theme song.
You're not a big freak. Oh, my one that's so I have to celebrate. Yeah, but don't I do say the road, yeah. Yeah, I do the road, yeah. My be a one at you. The passer like your party, the cow, your bill. Well, my girl, leave a fool, my chat. I see a pop on the one and big track. If I'm good, I want to get what say to. And if you need, well, man, let me know. You say, my body, you are chill. Shaka, pop your passage, yeah, Paul. Sunday, police, Sunday. What's the only difference? When chicken say, Boboli Oko, so classic. What's the difference? When chicken say, Boboli Oko, so classic. Now every day I'm living this. 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 Go, go, go. If you're behind, I need to take ya. Go, go, go. You pay them, yeah. The everywhere, that is the everywhere. What is that? My hustle. Shoot. I stood out your breath. If you can't wait, you carry your shoe. I stood out the break. Give you pressure. I stood out the break.
Many thanks for rejoining us. I don't know whether Gus, are you there?
Yes.
Gus is there, but we just
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
hear
Yeah,
from
can you hear me?
Gus. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
So
Can you hear me?
while we are doing the reading, we hope our IT guy can come and set this stuff up for us. So, folks, this morning in our studio, we have the hard copies of the Inquirer newspaper on the front page, Africa newspaper. So we will not waste your time, but we will run you through the stories we have to share with you on this edition of the Print News. And this program is brought to you by Crime Stopper Liberia, Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street in the Old Road, Smart Road Junction, and our one and only Mayuba and Sons Incorporated. Okay, so let me take the lead this morning, as usual, to bring you the top stories from the front page Africa newspaper. And it says lawmakers indicted Lawmakers indicted. LRA boss, that's the LRA boss blames the legislature for bad deals. Rep. Sibo objects as House sets up concession review commission. And this story is very interesting. I would like to run a few lines from there, but let's read the remaining top stories. It says growing investment potential. Slovak ambassador visits Jetty Rubber Factory. And SRC says companies owned by Slovak Honorary Council, Jetty, are a reflection of the country's growing investment potential. And then lastly, this is opinion, corruption as a service. Liberia's state of managed decay, how Liberia turned graft into a business model to brazen it makes corruption itself bludge. The Zoom Lion Saga. So it says, Harvest Intercontinental Church provides free surgical and medical services to underprivileged Liberians at the JFK and Redemption hospitals, rendering life-saving help. This is supposed to be our 6th mission year in Liberia. It is a surgical and medical outreach. It is a surgical outreach, but we added medical outreach. It is free to serve those who cannot afford their own surgical and medical needs. Pastor Napoleon Blamont, mission coordinator. But let's take some lines from this story for some of this story where it says lawmakers indicted. We'll come back and take some other stories from okay, let's get to this story. It says the Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, Mr. Doba Jala, has squarely blamed the national legislature for what he described as unfavorable concession agreements in Liberia, arguing that the legal frameworks governing those deals were enacted by lawmakers themselves. Mr. Jala made the assertion on Thursday during the 12-day sitting of the first quarter of the third session of the House of Representatives. His appearance followed a communication from Nema County District Number 4 Representative Ernest Massier, who requested plenary to invite the LRA and the Ministry of Mines and Energy to provide a status update on Kavala Resources, formerly BHP Bulletin, including the company's tax obligations to the government of Liberia. LRA boss legislature sets the rules, responding to concerns raised by Montserrat County District Number 16 Representative Dixon Sibo regarding what he described as low financial returns from concessions and investments. Commissioner General Jala argued that the legislature bears responsibility for the outcome of such agreements. According to him, concession agreements signed by the executive are anchored in laws passed by lawmakers. The agreements that we are signing today in the executive are based on the legal framework that you have established, Jala told plenary. For us to deviate from that, believe me, you will call us here and hold us accountable. Who can pass those laws? Who can change those laws? It is you, this honorable body. He stressed that if Liberians believe it has outgrown its current mineral development and concession framework, it is the legislature's responsibility to amend the laws. If we believe as a people that we are getting to a point that we have graduated from the current legal framework for giving out our national resources, it is up to us, and this legislature leads on that, he said. Jala further described the existing concession framework as unsustainable, arguing that Liberia is not maximizing benefits from its natural resources. We need to move away from our current framework for concessioning our resources. It is not sustainable, and I don't think we are getting as much as we would if we change the framework, he added. Rep. Sibo rejects blame game. Representative Dixon Sibo, whose question prompted the exchange, took exception to the LRA boss comments, suggesting that lawmakers should not shoulder full responsibility for so-called baddies. Sibo noted that the legislators are not necessarily experts in specialized areas such as tax policy and mining economics, and that legislative decisions are often influenced by majority votes. Lawmakers may not be experts in different fields, and yet everybody's vote counts, Sibo said. The question I'm asking is, knowing what you know from tax administration in different jurisdictions, are you satisfied with the amount of money that we are getting as taxes from these companies? That is my point. Speaker Kuhn establishes concession review committee following testimonies and intense deliberations. House Speaker Richard Namwekon announced the establishment of a specialized committee to review all concession agreements in Liberia. The Speaker mandated the committee to conduct an in-depth study of the status, financial terms, and conditions of existing concessions and report back to plenary within 1 month, including recommendation for reform. Members of the committee include Ernest Mancier, Nema County District 4 Chair, Sam P. Jala, Bombing County District Number 3 Member, Jeremiah Gawo Sokan, Grand Jita County District Number 1 Member, Dixon Sibo, Monserrate County District Number 16 Member, Representative for Bone County District Number 7 Member, Representative of Monserrate County District Number 9 Member. You will be given all necessary resources to do your work, and you are given 1 month to report back to plenary, Speaker Kuhn directed. Kavala Resources referred to Joint Committee on the specific issue of Kavala Resources. Monserrate County District Number 3 Representative Somo Moba moved that the matter be referred to the Joint Committee on Concessions, Mines, and Energy and Hydrocarbon. Under the motion, the Committee on Concessions will lead the process and, along with the Joint Committee, report back to plenary within 10 working days. The motion was adopted through a voice vote. LRA reports U.S. $3.4 million payment. In a related development, the LRA disclosed that Kavala Resources has made a partial payment of U.S. $3.4 million toward an outstanding obligation of U.S. $7.64 million owed to the government of Liberia. The payment was made on February 16, 2026. Our technicians are working to get all of the data of BHP and now Kavala. Commissioner General Jala stated from 2010 to 2016 as a BHP bulletin, the company owned US $3.8 million, and since becoming Kavala, its debt stands at US $3.384 million. Meanwhile, William S. Haynes, Deputy Minister for Operations at the Ministry of Mines and Energy, informed lawmakers that the ministry has completed a feasibility study on the company. According to Haynes, the ministry conducted technical assessments to determine the company's eligibility and subsequently granted it 2 Class A licenses. The company requested to make payment of arrears and current obligations. Hinn said, noting that Kavala has been working with the LRA to meet its financial responsibilities. All right. So, Esther, I think because of time, we will just take one more story from here. And this is going to be our final story. Kids as young as 10 caught in Liberia's betting room. Boom. And we see the photograph of the head of the National Lottery of Liberia, Peter Solo, is delivering something here to the president on this caption. And it says, Risking the future. The way these Chinese have brought gambling machines into the country, they are intended to destroy our children, as many of them are becoming gamblers at an early age. If the government does not seize these machines, most of our children will end up on the streets and turn into Zogos. Mami Saki, mother of 2 kids. These machines are deployed in every corner of Liberia. Our people spend countless hours playing, even during school hours. Joseph Jimin Saketwa, resident of Kakata, Magibi County. A collaborative task force has been established, bringing together representatives from the Ministry of Gender, the Ministry of Justice, the LMP, the Ministry of Education, and various national civil society organizations. This task force is dedicated to tackling the challenge of minors under 18 participating in gaming activities. We have gathered verified reports indicating that minors are indeed involved in gambling or gaming, prompting us to launch a corrective campaign about a week ago. Kaji, Marketing Director, National Lottery Authority. Let's take a few lines from there and then we send controls to Esther. Okay, here's the story. Let's take a few lines quickly. It says children as young as 10 are actively gambling on portable betting terminals and slot machines, rapidly spreading across Liberia, raising alarm among parents, education advocates, and public health experts. An investigation by Front Page Africa has found that unregulated portable point of sale sports betting terminals operated by Winners Incorporated, along with slot gambling machines reportedly brought into the country by unidentified Chinese nationals, are being installed in provision shops and entertainment centers nationwide. During week of field reporting in Montserrat, Magibi, Bong, and Grand Bassa counties, a Front Page Africa reporter observed minors openly placing bets on the devices, in some cases during school hours. In the 15-gate community in Montserrat County, a 13-year-old boy identified only as James was recorded placing bets on a Winners Incorporated POS sports betting machine. The student admitted that he frequently skips classes to operate a machine placed in his older brother's custody by the betting company. Law prohibits underage gambling. The development appears to violate the general code of practice enacted by the National Lottery Authority on March 27, 2025, pursuant to the National Lottery Authority Act of 2014. The code explicitly prohibits individuals under the age of 18 from participating in gambling activities, entering premises hosting gambling machines, or registering online betting platforms. However, several shop owners interviewed by Front Page Africa said they do not possess licenses to operate the slot machines installed at their businesses. Some admitted they were unaware that minors are legally barred from gambling. The slot machines operate by inserting coins into a slot and pressing a button that activates spinning symbols on a wheel. Shop owners describe the distributors simply as some guys from China, though it remains unclear whether the distributions or the distributors are licensed to install and operate the machines across multiple locations. Parents, experts raise alarm. Parents say the unchecked spread of gambling devices poses a growing threat to Liberia's youth. Students as young as 10, 11, 12, and 15 are engaging in gambling on these machines. One concerned parent said, warning of long term consequences for children exposed at an early age. Mamisaki, a mother of two, called on authorities to conduct raids on entertainment centers and provision shop hosting slot machines. Esther, I think we can stop here because of time and send controls to you to bring us the Inquirer newspaper.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have the Inquirer before me, and the top story here says it says government embarks on VAT awareness campaign. That is VAT. Let's see what it is. It says Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine Kafwan has officially launched a nationwide value-added tax awareness campaign, marking a decisive step towards modernizing the national fiscal landscape. The campaign, coupled with the announcement of record-breaking revenue collection by the Liberia Revenue Authority, signed the signal the government of President Joseph Boakai firmly commitment to self-reliance and sustainable development. The launch held at the Park Auditorium over the weekend in Monrovia was met with powerful optimism as Minister Kafwan lauded the LRA and development partners for its remarkable performance, highlighting unprecedented revenue figures in 2024 and 2025. Let's see more stories here this morning. It says EU Liberia forge new economic partnership. The European Union and the government are poised to usher in a new era of economic cooperation with the official launch of the EU Liberia Business Forum next week, signaling a long-lasting partnership between both countries. The landmark initiative announced over the weekend by Information Minister Gerald McPhair is also designed to attract European investment and serve job creation within the West African country. The forum, a key strategic partnership, will bring together a powerful confluence of stakeholders as senior government officials from various ministries and agencies will meet with European investors and prominent business leaders, creating a dynamic platform for dialogue, fostering potential partnership, and showcasing the investment opportunities within Liberia. We will stop it there and look up more story. Slovak ambassador visits Jetty Rubber Factory, SRC. At the back page of the Inquirer newspaper this morning, Boakai pledges stronger international ties, highlights Liberia's role in UN. President Joseph Newman Boakai has once again reiterated Liberia's dedication to strengthening international partnerships and driving sustainable development during a New Year's reception hosted at the Executive Mansion. The event, attended by ambassadors, head of missions, development partners, and senior government officials over the weekend, served as a platform for President Boakai to reaffirm Liberia's pivotal role on the global stage. The reception held in the Lodge Gardens of the Executive Mansion was a clear signal of Liberia's outward-looking approach under President Boakai's leadership, where he highlighted the country's historical engagement in global affairs. The president also emphasized Liberia's foundational role in the United Nations and its commitment to continental cooperation, with Liberia currently serving its turn on the UN Secretary Council, a position Boakai vowed to approach with humanity, purpose, and commitment to global peace and stability. We want to say thank you and let you know that we value your presence in our country, President Walker stated, expressing profound gratitude to the diplomatic and consular corps for their ongoing support, particularly during the nation's challenging periods. The president, in his remark, also underscored the importance of Liberia's development partnership, acknowledging the crucial role of international collaboration in the country's transition from conflict to peace and towards sustainable development. Despite global economic pressures, Walker noted that Liberia continues to benefit from meaningful international cooperation, emphasizing the tangible impact of these partnerships on the lives of Liberian citizens. President Bogai also outlined his administration's key priorities, emphasizing a focus on expanding collaboration in critical areas such as trade and investment, energy transition, digital innovation, food security, and human capital development. He reiterated Liberia's dedication to regional integration through ECOWAS, the Mano River Union, and the African Union, recognizing the critical role of a stable and prosperous West Africa in shared progress. At the same time, the reception offered a crucial opportunity for President Bogai to define Liberia's strategic direction in a complex global landscape. As he addressed the current global challenges, including geopolitical and competition, economic volatility, climate challenges, and rapid technological transformation, the president emphasized the need for a diplomacy rooted in mutual respect, political cooperation, and tangible economic outcomes for citizens. The true impact of diplomacy is measured not only in agreements signed, but in improved classrooms, strengthened clinics, expanded economic opportunities, and better living conditions for citizens, the president declared, signaling his commitment to practical results. Meanwhile, the event concluded with President Bokai's reaffirmed commitment to fostering deeper diplomatic engagement built on trust, shared values, and collective prosperity, as this New Year's reception marks a strong beginning to 2026, signaling Liberia's proactive role in shaping a more stable and prosperous future both domestically and internationally. And this is a Clara Hope arrest 12 proceedings set for tomorrow. Criminal Court C has set Tuesday, February 24, 2026 to formally resume proceedings in a criminal case involving former Finance and Development Planning Minister Samuel D. Toye and 4 other former government officials, according to judicial sources. Presiding Judge Usman Theka, who read a mandate of the Supreme Court of Liberia, which recently denied the defendant's petition for argument and ordered that the trial proceed. The Supreme Court's ruling, finalized on February 12, 2026, reaffirms its earlier decision rejecting a writ of probation that sought to halt the prosecution. The High Court held that the defendants are not entitled to presidential immunity under Article 61 of the 1986 Constitution. With the amendment now transmitted, Criminal Code C is expected to reassert jurisdiction and begin the next phase of litigation. Prosecutors will be required to present evidence in support of the charges, while the defense will respond accordingly. Twe is indicted along with Nyanti Tuan, former acting Minister of Justice, Stanley S. Ford, former Director of the Financial Intelligence Agency, D. Moses P. Cooper, former FIA Comptroller, and Jefferson Camon, former National Security Advisor. The 5 former officials face multiple charges, including economic sabotage, theft of property, money laundering, and criminal facilitation and criminal conspiracy. The indictment alleges the misapplication of approximately 6 million United States dollars and 1 billion Liberian dollars in public funds. The defendant had urged that as members of the National Security Council operating under the office of the president, they were shaded by the same immunity granted to the president. However, the Supreme Court ruled that presidential immunity is personal and cannot be extended other officials. Meanwhile, a related proceeding is scheduled at Criminal Court A at the same time, date February 24, 2026. The court is expected to rule on the motion filed by the Clara Hope Foundation seeking to squash a writ of subpoena issued by the IRS Recovery and Property Retrieval Task Force. The task force, headed by Councillor Edwin Martin, is seeking documents related to the foundation's construction project. The foundation has challenged the constitutionality of the subpoena and requested that the court prevent enforcement. The February 24 hearings in both courts are expected to make significant developments in the ongoing legal matters as the lower courts move forward in compliance with the Supreme Court's directive. And finally, at the back page, this is just a pictorial. It says court sentence 2 to Monrovia Central Prison for embezzlement. And so far, these are all of the stories we have from the Inquirer newspaper. Let's send controls to you.
Thank you very much, Esther, for that splendid presentation. Let's see what we can get to our USA partner. But before we do, we have to take our break. We hope this audio thing is set. Chris, if you're out there, please, we need some assistance in here. Please come and give us some helping hand.
Yeah,
all right.
Let's have Tunis on, and we'll know whether.
Tunis, you there?
Yeah.
Good morning, Tunis.
Good morning. Oh, hold on.
Can you hear me now?
So
Okay, I think the problem will stay the same. So Tunis, we'll get back to you. Just hold your system a little bit.
Tunis,
Let's see whether we can.
Oh, you can hear me?
Make
Yeah, I
some
can hear
adjustment
you.
here
Just can't
quickly.
hear us.
Okay.
So
All right.
Chris
And
Apo,
probably
if you're
coming
out
from
there,
the area.
please, we need
Yeah,
you
it's
in
them.
here. Come and give us a helping hand. All
All right.
right.
How's
So
the
next
snow from
is
your
our
area?
break, and
We
then
got
when
no
we come
snow,
back,
man.
we'll
Oh,
join
man. We
I
got
heard you
team of
got hit.
panelists
Yeah.
in the
we got
United
Blazer
States.
here, man.
My father told me yesterday it's a shutdown.
It is a
You're down
shutdown.
in
That's
Northeastern.
right.
Yeah.
This gotta be off for almost one whole week.
Wow. I mean, we've been so nice all last week. It was in the 60s.
It's about music.
We were golfing
There are
everything.
crowds in many places. In
Yeah.
every community, you know.
Yeah. I was up, I
So
turned the
if you
video
see
on. Some
crime,
people
you
say I
report
don't
it.
turn my
Don't
video on
take law
so
in
bad.
your
So I
hand,
just
all the
saying
right
that.
authority. Really can't take care of it.
It's not easy.
From
It's
stop
not
by
easy.
here for us.
Nobody
We
will.
say
I'll just
come
get
to
a
your
background.
door.
I'll need
Whether
to
you
just
rich
get a
or you
background
poor.
so I can,
If you see a human talking, I mean you cheche.
yeah. But
Do
I'm
it
gonna
for
get in the
yourself.
shower. I'll probably call
If you
back.
see
Tell
a
them to bring me
donkey
on
pay,
later on.
you must call to
I'll probably
Okay.
come back right around 6.
All right.
the
Okay.
people
All
bringing
right. Bye-bye.
success to your door. Stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Come stop on Liberia. From the center to interior. Keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. The people bringing safety to your door. Stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Come stop on Liberia. From the center to interior. Keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Robbie, why you taking it?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, so go deep and deeper. Put it to each living sense.
Oh, folks, welcome back. It's just unfortunate this morning we cannot link up with our USA partners due to some tech issues. So, Gus and Tunis, we just can continue with the broadcast from your end. We've just been told by our IT guy there is a problem with one of our, calls. So, we apologize. So, we hope to have you guys here set and ready tomorrow. So, Tunis and Gus, that's what is unfolding. But again, I'd like to, welcome all of you to this broadcast. And let me also welcome to Liberia, Evangelist Tapla. He's here in the country, and he's going to be throwing a charity concert on the 8th of March at the Christ Center of Praise Ministry International in Popo Beach, Newcretown. So it's going to be the 8th of March. Evangelist Tapla, formerly known as Cody French. All right. He's in town, and he's now into the gospel business. You've been following us and all the radio stations. His songs are being played. So he's in town, and he's going to be having a charity launch on March 8, 2026 at the Christ Center of Praise Ministry, Popo Beach, Newcretown. So Esther, I'm so much interested in this story, because these are the future of our country. Exactly. The children are our future. Mm-hmm. And just the other day I was sitting somewhere and I saw this kid. He was trying to play the game, and I said, look, how old are you? You're coming to Gamble here. If you don't leave from here, I will catch you and take you to the police. And that's how the kid fled the scene. But it's serious. This mission thing where you see the children putting coins into the machine. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's all over the country now. Every street corner you pass, you will see it there. And so kids, underage children, you will see playing. This whole country, I don't know, man. Too many things happening in the country, and those who are in authorities responsible to put these things under control, they are just playing this lip service to it. Mm-hmm. So it's bad for our children, man. It's so bad. But look, folks, this too is Liberia. Too many things happening. The parents of these children, they don't have money to send the kids to school. Some of the children, they are not under parental care, no guardians, nothing. They just wake up in the morning and just jump on the street with the little coins they have. They go and play gamble. That's how they are living. And you go check it out. The man is in the north. The father is in the south. No care. I mean, that's it. Every street corner you pass now, you will see this gambling machine. Esther, just take control a little bit.
Yeah, and this is sad, to be honest. This all starts from right around the different schools. I remember when I was in high school, The whole gambling thing started. I mean, we don't see it to be gambling, but it is gambling. Where those people can bring different toys, spray it on the ground, have paper in a cup. You come and pay. You pick what's in the how you call, open it, and either you win something or you win nothing or you win something little. Like that. That's how the whole gambling thing. And honestly, I used to do it sometimes when I go into school in the morning. And I would see a door. I used to really like this door baby when I was small. And I would really want to win it I would pick the paper, open it, and look into it. And these things used to happen around school buildings. Maybe after school or early in the morning, kids going to school. Sometimes the instructors will have to come outside to drive people from the place. But at the end of the day, those who were involved with the business were never driven away. They were always there. They would come in the morning. But then if the school administration, is strong on that, it will stop the students from, participating there. There's going to be a penalty or something. But this is how this whole thing, I believe, kids get involved into this. And it is bad. It is bad to the extent that when the child gets addicted to gambling, the moment they go to play, they win something. They want to go back and play to win bigger. And when they go back to play, there's a possibility they will lose. And when they lost, where do they take another money from to come and play to, get back what they lost? And that's how this whole thing, it gets out of hand. At the end of the day, your child turns into something you don't even imagine. A lot of folks' children, it started like that. Some of them had access to PlayStation. They will go to the booths. The next thing they will meet older boys, get involved with gambling. At the end of the day, it damages the future. It gets the children involved with stealing. They get as brave as stealing valuable items from their parents right in their homes. So this is a caveat. I think this kid being arrested is a good thing. And there should be a caveat to every other kid out there. You guys listen to radio. I bet some of you who are not in school listening to radio right now. It is against the law. If you are not 18, you are not supposed to participate in any bet. Even the radio game that we have here, we always say it in our promos. As long as you're not 18, you are below 18, you're not supposed to get involved with it. Because your mind is not, mature enough yet to know what's right and what is wrong. The next thing, you grow up with betting, and it becomes uncontrollable.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a lot of kids in the community window who got involved with this thing, with this betting thing. Today, they are Zogos window. Because when they start to steal, they can afford to go to do the betting.
Exactly.
I had a classmate like that when I was in high school. After school, he used to buy ice cream for us. We didn't know where he was taking the money from.
Your concern was just to eat the ice cream.
Of course. I wasn't concerned about where he was taking it from. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, when he dropped out of school, he stole his mother's wedding band. He got bad. That's how it is. So when they go to do the gambling, they lost. They go look for money again.
Yeah, they go back to the house to go steal.
Exactly.
If they can't find anything in the house to steal, they
go
will
to
come.
The street.
Yeah, they go to the street. Then it end up being, big criminals.
Exactly.
That's how they are.
So this is not the society we want for these children.
Exactly.
Few years from now, these children are going to be the leaders of this country, and we can't have them involved with something like this.
Well, the Ministry of Gender and Children's Social Protection, I don't know what they are really doing, because you don't see them anywhere around saying they're trying to enforce, something about, unlawful things with the children. Because since the inception of this government, I don't know whether the Ministry of Gender is still existing. I'm telling you, Esther, you just nail it. Because the kids, what they do is that when they don't have money to go and gamble, they can be itching to, when you like gambling, you don't have money, you can be itching to go and gamble, to get money to go and gamble.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have money, you go to the house, you see anything that is reachable, you will take it, go and sell it, you go gamble. When they eat the money, you go again, you go steal something, you go, you sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Small, you end up being a big road.
Exactly.
For stealing from your parents now, and then you start going outside because when they notice that you know things are getting missing from the house, the next thing is they're going to keep a watch on you. They're going to protect everything, make sure everything that is in the house, they will make sure that it is protected. When you are around, everybody careful. So if you don't have any chance now to stay in the house, the next place you go now, that also.
And when they catch you,
So when they catch you now, and these are kids, they are teenagers,
of course.
under 18. These are children that we are depending on to take on the mantle of authority tomorrow, when we shall have left the stage. But see how they are being prepared for tomorrow. Right now, we on the radio talking. You go to some area, they right now playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're playing.
The PlayStation boots go there.
Yeah, the coins. Some of us will go change money to get our coins. We take it and give it to the kids. I ain't gonna put that in my pocket. So when you get in the coin, you know what they're going to do. You're thinking that they're going to buy biscuit or buy water or something to do, they will go and gamble. So myself now, I'm a concerned citizen. If I go anywhere and I see it happening, I will call the police. I will call the police. If I see kids, I will apprehend the kids, take them to the police, and they of that
the business.
exactly,
because they need to be apprehended too.
Yes,
when the kids come around, you
because
have to
these people they don't know how to do their job. Then people sit there. Peter Solo, who is the head of the National Lottery Authority, you need to dispatch a team out there. The Ministry of Gender, you need to do the same. Work alongside the Liberia National Police. Gaming business is for people above the age of 18, not below 18. So our children are just spoiling every day. Every day, the ones that don't want to be Zogo, they won't be gambler. And beyond the gambling thing, that's stealing. Because when you get money to go gamble, you see somebody think somewhere you won't take it.
Up.
That's how it is. This is a country where the government needs to be hard on these people. The Chinese people now, they bring in all kinds of things in the country. All kinds of things they bring in the country. Some of the children, you go places, some of the children that you see, you're cutting the ticket, they are all kids. Yeah? They're working for Winners, they're working for Dogs Belt, they're working for Premier, all the gambling company in this country, they're working for them. Some of the children right now, you go, they're supposed to be in school, but they are right now, they to their business place.
And when they're even the school going children, we were all in high school before.
Yeah.
Some students can carry dust to school, between
Yeah.
between the
Can you
various roads
imagine
and
that? Yeah.
collecting money. I'm telling you, it's the school also needs to be on the alert.
But it's there's a good
going on?
news this morning. The folks are here. The Masaleh Foundation, they have come to do the laptop presentation to those visually impaired guys we had on the radio the other day.
Good news.
So we want to say a big thank you to Aliyu Masaleh Foundation for such a great job. The last time we had 3 visually impaired young boys on this radio, and they complained about laptop. Right there, our brother, our friend, our panelist in the USA, decided to do the donation to them 3 laptops. So the laptops are here. Not only they did not only bring the laptop, they also brought a bag. All right, a bag and the laptop. Everything is intact. Quality laptops. I saw them, and we want to say thank you, Aliyu Masaleh. Thank you so much. The Masaleh Foundation. Thanks to the team here in Liberia. Thank you ever so much for such a great job. All right, so we'll take a few calls. Call us on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 0770 297 016. While some of you are celebrating yellow machine or what thing, our children are, getting out of hand. Let's talk to our first caller, Gus Help. Gus, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Wendell. Good afternoon, Darling. Good afternoon to the guys in the States, and good afternoon to all of Liberians who are in tune at this moment. This issue about the kids gambling and the prevalence of those machines around the country is a very serious issue.
Mm-hmm.
But the first thing, I'm laying the blame squarely at the feet of the government, most especially the president, who promised that there will be no kids of school-going age outside of class during his tenure. Going forward, a friend of mine who happens to be a prominent journalist, I'm not going to call his name, nearly became a murderer when his son, his 13-year-old son, stole $50 from his pocket or from his wallet to attend to his gambling activities on the same machines. The guy, this kid's tuition was due, and his father got his money and planned to go make payment, only for the piggy to go and see $50 from there. And the local authority too is not doing much because these machines are in the communities, like on Ashmore Street here. I have called the police on several occasions on Ashmore Street, Dostero. I've passed there for a couple of days now, so I don't know whether they are still there, but there's a young lady who has a machine on Dostero and encourages kids under age to go and play. And those machines are unregulated.
Mm-hmm.
How can the local authority have these machines in these communities, see the machines in the communities, and not counter-checking on the operators?
They are aware.
To the children.
They are aware.
And these are things like you wreck the police can cause stealing, which could lead to them becoming useless elements in the society. Because when they reach a certain point and they cannot be entertained in their own home or in the community, they have to go out. And when they go out, who knows what they become?
Exactly.
Thank you for giving me a chance to learn waiting this afternoon.
Thank you, Gus. Thanks for your contribution. Let's get to more calls. Those of you who are listening, you can join the conversation. If you're watching, you can also drop your comment. Let's talk to you. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Yes, good afternoon, Esther. Yes, this is Hussein. Hussein.
Welcome, Hussein. Let's hear you. You have a minute.
Thank you, brother. Let me say thanks to Mr. Masali for such a gesture. I think that's a commitment in serving the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so the issue of the gambling in our country, Liberal Lottery Authority regulates those gambling companies, and they have people in the queue. It beats my imagination to even see or witness our coins that were printed by the government of Liberia are being used to gamble by the Chinese. That is an affront to our country. We have complained this to the Central Bank, times of our numbers. They said we investigate a couple of years now. Nothing we have heard from them. Kids doing school hours. There's a limit. Playing winner. I call this stuff the Jennifer foreign country. It's absolutely bad. Any family that is still making your gambling your family, you ought to fall. Because it will share you, share your property, even your kids that are coming up. Thankfully, some of us who were brought out, now in our life. That's why we continue to talk to the young people. That's very serious. This topic you brought is for your remember. Because this is completely out of order. And the government has to take seed of the matter. This is going to different communities. These are the folks, not even the kids. Making people will lead in different offices. Coming out to good winner ticket, lost ticket. Once they are making it simple for them online, they are gambling.
Okay.
That's why you tell the kids it is wrong. And I really appreciate this conversation. I hope we'll further expand on it.
Thank you very much, Hussein. Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Yeah, Patience Gray. Welcome to the show.
And what else is true? My anytime, I had somebody selling for me, then imagine that individual to go and sell whatever he made money to pass on the jammer. They are telling you a couple of me that one of my money to go. The boss is of his play with you, money to say, I play the idiot. All my market money will go. They still have people doing it. That's the point we pass away. When I tell you point, we see it, there's a nigga playing it. Turning point. It's not our society. They don't try to see it. So therefore, let's put that around.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Let's take you this person. Let's talk to you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Winnie. My point here is that
Please tell us your name first before you make your point.
my name is Bina Bakuro Jerry.
Okay, Mr. Jerry, let's hear you.
Okay, my point here is that I was taken from here to go way to Grand Crew in the bush. So when I got in the bush, before we left Monrovia, we spent 3 days on the road to go because I done the road was bad. And then when we got there, we spent 2 weeks in Grand Jure. From there, when we went in the bush now, the man said, well, I'm going to operate excavator. So when I got there, and when I took the test, the man said, you give me 400. He gave me away from here, you gave me away from here, he gave me 400. I told him, he said, no. I said, the agreement, you're going to give me 1.5. I think it will be better for me. I can send something to my people. The man said, he can't do it. So what I did, I just showed him someone an ID card. In order to say, you play with that man, he will destroy you. How come? He took money, he gave it to me, he gave me 15,000. And then I said, the town has been here, pay me.
Is this related to what we are talking? No, I don't think so. So we have to leave it there. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
Yeah, I do.
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the show.
All right, I'm Benson Douglas speaking to you from Fish Island, Jakarta.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
I want to be appreciative to you guys for the show.
Okay.
When it comes to gambling and the other stuff, right? Sometimes the way government can sign some deal, we don't really understand. And they push you to understand what and how it was signed, you can't get the result. But our children are gambling now. I was just listening to my little brother with me, Kewu, and he was talking how to start to fit in. He said rightfully what he said, because we live on the side with them. You see a little kid like 10 years, 12 years, coming putting points in the sun. Initially they had a special point, but now that the points that were printed during Jaguar regime, the thing that father, the why the people are using to jump in something now. So whenever the government agrees to look forward to use our point, or what the percentage or how the government do it, the one we really don't understand. So if our point go in there, it doesn't come up.
We're not, my brother, the thing here, we're not discussing, the issue of percentage. What we're discussing here is the future of our young children.
I agree.
Okay.
So the government is bringing our children to a kind of activity that will lose future of we the bonded that supporting them. Then the aim is the future of our children will not go nowhere. And there are a lot of topics that are really embarrassing some of us.
Okay.
So then the government tell us how they do the arrangement for our when they put chunking it in the machine.
Okay. Thank you.
That's one of the most important things I want to say.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to you, this person. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, William.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, we are doing the voice of Sabu Rasta. We are doing the show. We are from Point 4 about Zimbabwe.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, what experience? But what experience? You know, we voted this man because he was most qualified. He's the most competent. Look, I always say this to me. I told you, I said, government is a system. Or a group of us. Look, in order for you to run government, you got to put in system. I can remember when we were coming up. I used to see small children passing around gambling. But today, we're not saying for the 2-year-old man getting power, you can see young children, small children playing game. Today, nothing happening. So we don't want to experience. Because we voted for experience. So what they experience, but we don't excited for straight here. We need to see for the 2-year experience. They see small children playing gamble. Now, the only thing they play for us, they gamble. Can you imagine the juicy? I want to coins. I want to grab money to play gamble here. So we are very sure that we let the devil is in charge. And then devil has no space in the city because I want to follow the Christian principle. So I'm asking our friends to vote the devil out, come to the night. Thank you for the opportunity for them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's take Masisi on the line. Esther, let's hear from Masisi. Yeah, Masisi, welcome. I'm fine, thank you.
If they have to Masari and the other guy there,
No, here today. Only Esther and Masaya.
Is it my hair phone?
No,
not you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because your mic is too loud.
I'm okay, my
sister. They got to say thank you to my son, Masari. So the woman about that child, they God bless her.
Yeah.
That child was in the womb. She was carrying that child for 9 months. We know nothing about him. But today, it's a part that they have done now. So there were people doing it for us. We the 4 people doing it. He went out there for his family, but not for his family alone, for every Liberian. But you cry on, my son Masale, you say I will call you. And he will call you. Surely he will call you. Thank God bless him for that 3 brothers. Our children that were asking for laughter, no blind, or people. When he took it from them, God multiply it, Masali. You don't do that if you don't. They you say, oh, that water is carrying it. Tomorrow it will come back to your children. Not for yourself, for your children for tomorrow. That person will say, oh, they made this money for me yesterday. They're going to carry you. Let's see your goal. Let opportunity locate you every day and day. Not everyone will need prayer, my family. We pray for them every day. I will need, but what you do for us? All for you follow, they say, oh, I know you for anywhere. I can't get you father, but then who you call you? They tell you how will come to his mind, I will call you, and you will call you. Then go for your guy. They give you long left and prepare the game. And to the issue, they come with the window. The last time I called police, or the put our pretty a coin. One call the police and do it to me. You know? One call the police, they can gallop, and then the body will go to gallop. So one call the police and say, please come. See what the children doing. See, can't ready. Tell me, say, that I'm my business. Police, man, I was tired. They said, that I'm my business. How do it? They don't pay that money, they can't tell them, get their money back. They don't pay that money, that's my business. I have money they see. So can't pay that money they use. Can you imagine that?
A police officer is telling you that.
That's our police points. For Allah, what happens? The boss are catching jealousy. They're catching. They left the hospital 4-5 days ago. They catching in the street or carrying around leg, carrying into the whole community. They see a boy and so pretty point out there. Tell me, it's not business. So they see what happened in the country, Papa. They poor little government want money. So anyone demon says, for instance, you are dealing with a demon. Any demon can and bring blood money, he will hold it. Any witchcraft for that matter and bring blood money, but I will go and say, go ahead, anything what you do. So now get my pocket, he getting food. I'm actually getting what we get it. Papa, on me, get what they get it. We get up for anybody. Who's the what down? What's the what is fall? Now my business. So the country, they going down the tree. They go down working in our country. So they are listen.
Okay.
We call your child in the money, just pray for your child, but instead of country here, on a worker will go forward. That's plan.
Thank you. Thank you, Masisi. Thank you very much. And Esther, I'm reading something here on something posted on the Facebook page of Jefferson Koji. But I'm quite sure Oliver Kine and Austin will run through this. Something is so okay. Let me see it. Let me see. All right, it's a grand conspiracy to ban. It says President George M. Weah from the 2029 elections is finally exposed. The truth can no longer hide under darkness. The so-called amendment to Title II of the Criminal Procedure Law is a criminal and dangerous instrument surreptitiously submitted under the cover of darkness to our national legislature. Under the deceptive banner of anti-corruption reform, this bill tears down the very walls that protect citizens from political prosecution. It removes meaningful limitation periods and weakens protections against self-incrimination, creating a weapon of convenience in the hands of those who fear the verdict of the Liberian people. Our well-placed intelligence immediately furnished us with every necessary detail of this covert operation. Let it be plainly stated, this is no reform. It is a calculated move by Bwaka and Kong gang rape regime to manipulate the law, destabilize the nation, and ignite the flames of violence and war in our sacred land. Their desperate scheme is aimed at one purpose: to frame and indict former president and current political leader of the Coalition for Democratic Change, His Excellency George M. Weah, in a cowardly attempt to block his participation in the 2029 general and presidential elections. This law concentrates ruthless power in prosecutorial hands and strips away the safeguards that anchor justice to fairness. In fragile democracies, such instruments do not exist in theory. They live in reality, shaping lives and silencing dissent. Liberia knows too well the cost of weaponizing the courts. We have buried too many dreams under the ruins of lost trust. I am placing this warning on public record right here on my personal page to help preserve peace, democracy, and the hard-won freedoms for which we labored 12 years in opposition and 6 years in governance. The criminal bill itself is posted below as evidence of the threat it poses. The Liberian people must awaken to the danger before it is too late. History will not forgive silence in the face of tyranny. JTK, Jefferson Tamakodi. And here is the bill. The bill is here. Those of you who are friends of Jefferson Koji, the bill is right there. But let's get back to our talking points.
Exactly, Wendell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the people planning to come to your community soon to carry on another demolition exercise. That's what I heard. They started another one this morning at Banjo. They started another one this morning at New Georgia Junction. When I was on my way to work, I saw riot police there. So very soon, I don't know how you got a landing.
No, but now my place they coming. They know where they're going. All right.
So I'm told Broadville will be the next. They coming from Broadville. They coming to Banjo.
All right. There's another lady in America who says the entire Broadville, the entire Broadville is hers. Not Broadville, but Banjos. Some areas they say, oh, the Banjo play for me. You can't tell your play. We can get trouble. The idea we have our legitimate papers to show, so we're not scared.
Other people didn't have legitimate papers to show,
but we'll show it. And what will show? So we are law-abiding people.
Then they continue the demolition exercise. Now, not everybody that thing can happen to the ticket. Y'all be careful.
You're coming to me. I got gun. I will shoot. Yeah, I got gun. I will shoot.
No one laugh, yeah.
All right, let's get back to our talking points. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. You can call us. Let's talk about our kids who are gambling during school going hours. It's harmful for the country, because these kids are the ones that should take on the mantle of authority tomorrow. So if they are not prepared today, they will not be prepared tomorrow. So let's hear from you. We can take 2 more calls and then we'll go to Esther to read the comments. Let's take you. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Jerry Gibson. I'm calling from Logantown, Wall Street.
Go ahead, Gibson. Let's hear you. You have a minute.
Yeah, as you people say, I'm bringing this Chinese machine where the people get oil right and never kill it. Even the women when they go in the market, they don't forget what they went through. They just go straight to the machine and play. There's so much doing it. Every day you go somewhere, they will be 14.
So the men and two now, the Gibson, the men and two now, they gotta be giving the women and the correct market money. You go on the money shot, she be going. She say, "Oh, I shot a 300." She go attempt to play the game. All the market money finish. It's bad.
So yeah, and but the main thing is the rich children. The children, some children are even on the street. Can you imagine? They are not even gambling, but they get nobody to send in the school. Someone else, they take people take them for the year. Actually, the children, plenty children in the street, they have no parents.
Okay.
At the end of the day, they go to the market, they sleep. The next morning, they pick up. So we need to tell that the government has said that the king of rescue the people of this country. They are not rescuing them. The king of reach out there and do what they want to do.
Okay.
And that's telling you a great percent about the Jefferson coaches that blame people. If we want to tell them, if they make any say the one bad job, we have to do the one that which means they see what Pagase, one of the words, not that people, I think what was over new that people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's get to the comments. We have to do the comments quickly. Let's do the comments. We don't have time. All right. Let's get to the comment section quickly. Okay. Let me create that space. James Doki says, I'm watching from Bond City, Nema County, Gay Caesar, Divine Grace, Boston, Junior. He says, good morning, guys. I'm following from my Barnesville, Kebar residence. And Abraham Sharif says, good morning, Wendell and Esther. I am following the conversation from Accra, Ghana. Sebastian Toll says, okay, I'm watching from my Smart Grove resident. Esther, you can continue from right here. All right, from right here. Hilton Ulejedo, from there.
Okay, Hilton Jedo says, I'm watching from Greenville Ports as the public relation officer. We have Stephen A. Bars. Stephen says, good morning, Freedom Print News family. I'm following from Dakar, Senegal. We have Jay Menche. He says, watching live from my grandma village under the cola tree. We have Sam Tobe says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm following from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota.
Hey, that's our boy Sam. Sam, thank you. And Sam, let's openly appreciate Sam Toby. Sam Toby sent us $25 the other day, to help get us fuel for the institution. That's good.
That's good.
Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. We have Mohammed Maria Majid Sharif says, good morning, Wendell, Esther, and the peace-loving people of Louisville County. I'm watching from Mamadi Diakite Intellectual Forum in Jacobtown, St. Francis community. Liberia has become a hell of hardship under the old man Joe Bogai and hunger in West Africa. Our people are suffering to the extreme, and the government is yet to realize this. Yellow machine that not bread and butter to eat. Yellow machine that innovated with corruption. We are coming back. Gertrude Wilson says, we can also hear you guys. And Bernice Dennis says, good morning, my Freedom family. Josephine Satia Amor Amensa says, good morning, Freedom family. Phoenicia Junior Bar says he's watching from Newtown. It's coming back 2029. And finally, Ezekiel Newman Johnson says, good afternoon, Freedom FM. I'm following from Chicken Soup Factory. Thank you for the update.
Okay, so far so good. That's all the time we've got to be here on today's edition of the show. Well, we want to say thanks to all of you for being a part, and let's also say a big thank you to our sponsors, Crams Tupper Liberia, Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. Everything for that occasion, you can get it at Exodus Best Price Store. And my Yuba and Sons Incorporated, one of the giants in the petroleum business. They also do the rental of dump trucks and tanker trucks. They operate, they also run on the Liberian market, Mayuba Water and Mayuba Rice. The head office is there, Freeport, and they have another branch there, JJ1. So, folks, thanks to all of you. Let's also extend our condolences to the Foco family for the loss of your mother, Mother Patricia Foco of Organosville, Chocolate City. The Pop Thomas Foco want to say sorry to you for the loss of your wife, the children, the grandchildren, and the entire Foco family will say sorry. Thanks to you again. Esther and I will be here tomorrow, God's willing, to bring you another splendid presentation of the program from the Print News. Until then, do have a pleasant week. Take care of yourself and stay out of trouble.